So I make videos about style and fashion, and obviously you watch videos about style and fashion. But there are still some people who don't understand the reason why they should put effort into how they look. So for that reason, today's video is going to be 3 tips on why it's important that you should dress well. So I still see people who look like they just don't care how they dress. I hear them say, it's not about what's on the outside, it's about what's on the inside. And to a certain extent that's true. But when people first see you, they don't see what's on the inside. They don't know you sing in your church choir or you feed the homeless every weekend. All they see is your clothing. And at this time, there's really no reason not to dress well. I mean, you got a bunch of discount retailers who are selling clothes for dirt cheap, and also a bunch of video and content creators like myself who explain how to dress well correctly. Because of that, I'm gonna let you know 3 reasons why you should dress well. The first reason is to get a head start in life. You remember when you were a kid in like elementary school or something, and your older brother gave you a head start, or the upper class person gave you a head start? How easy was it for you to win? It was pretty easy, unless they're just really fast and they caught up, but 9 times out of 10, it was pretty easy to win. So that's similar to dressing well in life. In life, you want to get a head start. It's already hard enough. So we don't want to set ourselves back. We want to get a head start. I live in a very densely populated city. It's a small city, but there's a lot of people in it. And on average, going to work, coming from work, I probably see about 500 people a day. And that means 500 people see me. So that means I just made 500 first impressions, whether I wanted to or not. And in today's world, first impressions are pretty much everything. People will make what's called snap judgments. So basically that means within a couple of seconds, they decide whether you're somebody they want to communicate with or not, somebody that's worth their time or not. So I'm not saying that that's correct or the right thing to do, but it does happen. So the only thing they have to go off is your appearance, how you look, but we can control that. If I can make sure that my clothes look good, I look presentable, everything fits, nothing's wrinkled, that means those 500 people I saw today will have 500 good first impressions. So when you make those first impressions, whether it be to a future employer or your crush, then they see you, it starts you off at a better place than you would be if you didn't dress good. So you're closer to getting or attaining that goal that you want. So now that brings us to reason number 2, which is you save time and you save money. So how does dressing well save you time and money? Well, first, money, because if you put the time and effort into studying style and studying fashion, you know how much pieces should or shouldn't cost. Also, you know which pieces are worth paying a lot of money for and which ones you should never pay a lot of money for. For example, this necktie. This is a Brooks Brothers tie. If you go into the store, you're easily spending $50. I will not and have not ever paid $50 for a tie. This tie is not any different from any other tie. $20 tie or $10 tie. It feels the same and pretty much looks the same as any other tie. So knowing that, you can know how to save money. Also, dress shoes. I have so many dress shoes, but I will never spend less than $50 for any pair of dress shoes, just because the quality is not going to be as good. So that shoe is going to last maybe a year if you're lucky, and then you're going to have to wind up buying more dress shoes, which in the short run is okay, but in the long run, you'll wind up spending more money. So things like dress shoes, those are items that you can spend $100, $200, $300 on, and it'll be well worth the money. Next, the way dressing well will save you time is if you know exactly how to mix and match pieces, which pieces go together, and all your clothes fit, everything is clean and orderly, then in the morning, it doesn't take you any time to get dressed. You're not thinking about, oh, does that look good together? Does that not? Is this clean? Is it wrinkled? Everything is just in order. So you can just grab something out of your closet and saves a lot of time, and a lot of effort, and a lot of thinking. Now, if you're still watching this video, that means you like the videos or you found something informative. So give this video a thumbs up. I talk about men's fashion and men's grooming. So if that's your cup of tea, subscribe to my channel and you can get notifications every week of when I post a new video. So now that you've done that, that leads us into reason number 3 on why you should dress well, which is you become more powerful. I want you to imagine this and really stop and think about it. Imagine how you feel when you put on your favorite pair of shoes or your favorite pair of pants that fit well. Ultimately, you just feel better. You feel the confidence coming from you. So that confidence acts like a magnet. It basically attracts everything you want. Other people can feel that confidence coming from you. So, say for example, you want to do something, you want to say something to the person. If you weren't looking good, if you weren't feeling confident, chances are you might not say anything. So, say for example, you really want to talk to somebody. When you're not feeling confident, you're less likely to take that step and speak to somebody. But if you're feeling more confident, you might take that risk and say something. Also, other people can feel that confidence coming from you. So say, for example, any other day they will walk past you. This day, they stop and actually acknowledge you. So ultimately, dressing well translates into confidence, and confidence translates into power. The power to run towards your goals and try to get them, or the magnetism to have your opportunities come towards you. So for that reason, oh my guys, definitely important to dress well. And that's pretty much it. 3 reasons why it's important to dress well. Also have some questions for you guys. So I want to know, leave some comments, what kind of videos about style or fashion that you wanted to see, and also what are some reasons that you think that dressing well is important. See you next time. Peace.